Hello and greetings. We're back. It's a beautiful sunny day, as you can see from this shirt. Would I wear a shirt like this on a gray, blustery day? No. Fun in the summer sun. I just got back from a bit of a time out by the water. I am on the mend today, due to a slight back injury that I suffered yesterday as a result of poor workplace ergonomics. Get to a certain age, you gotta be mindful about that sort of stuff. And I am getting to that age. So, as you can see here on the big board, we have thus far rolled through 23 shocking games, from Super Mario World all the way to Socks the Cat, Rocks the Hill, and would you look at that, look at my scrollable list. It's been promised for a while. And it is finally here. It's a nice, neatly ordered scrollable list. You will note that the for consideration thing on the bottom is no longer there, because ultimately, you know what's for consideration. I've got that little image right there. It's Dino Park Tycoon. What is Dino Park Tycoon? Well, just a moment. Take a sip of this extremely affordable red wine. Yeah. Yeah, that's... No. Dino Park Tycoon is a computer game from, I want to say, 1993. I played this game predominantly, I believe, at the home of my best friend in elementary school, roundabouts second, third, fourth grade, somewhere in there. This is a game where you have to manage a theme park with dinosaurs in it, which was an unprecedented notion at the time. I think this pretty much started America's obsession with dinosaurs and theme parks. As I said, it is a PC game. This is keyboard and mouse. A little less kinetic, certainly, than some games we've played lately. So you'll hear a lot less controller clicking over my microphone this time, though you may hear the clack-clack clattering of... I'm looking at the mic, sorry. Camera's over here. The clack-clack clattering of keyboard keys. Alright. Time to see how I do. It can't be that hard. It can't be that hard to run a theme park with dinosaurs in it. They're dinosaurs. They sell themselves. Alright, here we go. MEC, my friends at MEC. I believe that stands for Minnesota Educational something. MEC did Oregon Trail. Manly Associates, Inc. Dino Park Tycoon. It's Dino Park. Developed by Ivan Manley, Carol Manley, John Barron, Rebecca Kaufman, Kurt Pfeiffer, Robert Ritterhaug, Jerry McManus, and the inimitable Laura Adamo. I don't know who any of those... I mean, I know who the Manleys are, I guess. It's Manly Entertainment. Mech, Chuck Billow, Barry Mansour, Nurse and Bilge. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh at real names. Glenn Anderson, Brian Anderson, Sue Minor, Ron Helwig, Joseph or Yosef Ling. Anyone else? No? Alright, let's fire up a new one. The bank has approved a business loan of $5,000. Payments will be made monthly. Remember that you have to buy land, fencing, dinosaurs, and food. Good luck on your venture. $5,000. That feels light. Nowadays, in 2026, you can't even get just the dinosaur for $5,000. I have to buy the land? I'm gonna have to run this thing, like, in the middle of nowhere. Let me look this up real quick. Let me do due diligence here. We're gonna assume that I'm building this park in the United States. Cheapest land in United States for sale per acre. Cheapest land typically found in remote rural areas of the Southwest, Great Plains, and parts of the rural South. States like New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, Wyoming, and Texas offer raw, unimproved acreage where prices can drop under $1,000 per acre. So, $5,000. Assuming that's true, I mean, I guess it was more purchasing power because of inflation back then. So let's be generous and say I can double it. I can get 10 acres of land for my dinosaur park. That doesn't seem like enough to have a dinosaur park. But I also have to buy the dinosaurs themselves. Fencing and food. Okay. Alright. Buy land at the real estate office. I like this guy. Look at this guy. Sort of the Lyle Lanley of dinosaurs. Desert, plains, and marsh. Well, here you go. 1,000 per acre. All zoned C1. That must mean commercial one. We've got a Tyrannosaurus here on the dollar bill. VA FHA approved. I don't know what that means. So, desert feels depressing. Hot and flat. Wet, swampy, plants and reptiles really love it. Surely, I'm not supposed to be spending all my money on premium land yet, right? So we're gonna start small with a little desert. Just a little desert. Okay. The restrooms are up here. I guess we should probably... I don't know. Gift shop there. Front gate. Office. I think we're gonna pick this here. And then I'll get... Should I buy 2 plots? But I don't know how many dinosaurs... Okay, we're just gonna buy the one... What? Resume. We're just gonna buy the one plot for now, because I don't know what kind of margins I'm working with here. Alright. Buy fencing at the general store. Fences. Wood. Thrifty, rustic, and... 1,000 a pen! Electricity adds jolt to your security. So the electric fence is same as the wood. I bet that can go out of commission, though, if there's a power outage. I can't afford cement. I just have to... Okay. I just have to make sure that I pick a sedate dino for my first dino. What else do we have here? Concessions. Restrooms, parking lots, gift stand, advertising. I don't have enough room for advertising. It's a goddamn park with dinosaurs in it. Yeah, this is what, right here. This is what any advertisement would be, dinos. The long extinct masters of the lost world? Yeah, we've got them here. $50,000 to advertise my park full of dinosaurs. It's ridiculous. It's a bad joke. Alright. Hire an employee here. I feel like I kind of need all of these. This security guard here, this is a Dr. Katz-ass security guard. Fans of Dr. Katz. Okay. I don't know. I don't have a concession stand. The concession stand was too expensive. Maintenance, that's important. But look at this. This is insane. I can't afford all this. What the hell is going on here? This isn't doable on $5,000. Can't I just get a big hole and put a dinosaur in it, and then I charge people to look down the hole? And then once I've done that enough, I can do all this. Okay. Management can wait. Concessions will have to wait. Tour guide. Don't really need a tour guide to look at a dinosaur. Okay, maintenance and security feel non-negotiable, but veteran, what if the dino gets sick? Also, I don't even have the... Okay, no. I have to know what dinosaur I have before I'm going to... Yes, Dino City. This is concerning, because this is too streamlined an operation. If dinosaurs are this easy to get, this cheap, it means my entire conception of what an uncompetitive market this is going to be and what a stranglehold I'm going to have is not going to work. Okay. Colphysis? Colophysis? I can't pronounce this. Hey, desert. Perfect. 1 unit of meat per week. 10 feet, 65 pounds. Looks a bit like one of the raptors from the film Jurassic Park. That's a good plan. Let's get one of these. This'll bring him out to the park, right? There's nothing cheaper, is there? No, Vegasaurus. Wish I could afford that. Nope. Okay. We're getting one of these. Ugh. Terrible noise. Ah! This noise is like an ice pick in my brain. Okay. Here's the only problem. This is a carnivorous dino. Which I forgot until just now I am keeping inside of a wood fence with no electrical perimeter security. It'll probably be fine. Sometimes things don't work out. Sometimes things do work out. Damn, I need more wine. Alright. Alright. Maintenance? It's a wooden fence. You know, if he breaks out, there's nothing I can do. I'm out of business. I can't blow that money on maintenance. Do I even have... No, I don't even have enough for a veterinarian and a security guard. I think I just have to get the security guard. Yeah. Hire. No, not... I don't want 2 of them. God damn it, there. Okay. Oh, I see. I've hired them, but they don't get paid, presumably, till the end of the month. But... I can't take on that kind of... God. Being a small businessman is hard. Now I understand. Imagine if Obama came in here and said I had to pay for that guard's health insurance. Then I'd really be in a fix. Okay, we have a security guard. Food for the dinos. Everyone wants to put their... Ah! Jesus, that's really bad. That's bad in my ear. That's a really bad sound. Can I swap this? Ah! Oh, please don't just keep happening. Okay. I don't know. Is he a... Can I swap this? Come on. Damn it. Okay, small feeders. He's hardly a mouse. 25 a unit? Okay. Oh, God. Gonna have to be very quick. Very quick on that menu. So this is the park, huh? Oh, people are... The park's already open? Meal, 1 unit per week. It doesn't say if he's smaller. I guess 10 feet. That's small for a dinosaur. Surely. Okay, I'm gonna... Hopefully he's a small feeder then. Oh, stop it, please. For the love of... Stop it. Wait. That's my current capital. Oh man, my capital is surging. This place is doing great. Alright. Okay. I've almost set admission prices. I already have. It's all... Everything's going up. General ledger. Profit loss? Admissions. How do I set this? I don't understand how to... Ah, okay. Summer? Yeah, price is going to be a little more expensive in the summer. They'll tail back off towards the fall. It'll be a little ramp up here in the summer. Okay. There we go. And then, okay, I've got enough now. I can hire some new people. Get that veterinarian on staff. Hire a vet, okay. Alright. How are we looking at the park? How are things going? Everything okay? Everything normal? You're having a normal one over here. My beloved dinosaur. You can see why they come here to see this. I mean, look at that dinosaur. I can't complaining about the lack of... Oh, come on! It's an empty lot with a dinosaur on it. I'm supposed to pay for a tour guide to direct them to the dinosaur? God damn. Tour guide. Okay. Alright. Well, if that's what people want to hear. We have a tour guide now. How's the food? Oh god, I don't want to hear this again. Taking these headphones out until this is done. Alright. It is now March. Date is March 19th. Don't know when payroll's coming up, but I'm doing well. Look at this shoot up here. This is going very well. Okay. Hey buddy. End of winter quarter. Alright. Should I bring in some management? Did I get maintenance? Yeah, that was the first... No, I don't have maintenance. Okay. Maintenance, you're coming aboard. And we're gonna get... Okay, I can put more than one dino in there. Public restrooms are up here. Offices here. Let's see about getting... I need another meat-eating dinosaur within my price range. One unit a week, okay. Perfect. Alright, buddy. You're on the team. Huh? Huh. They really make it look like I can put two. Like... Look at that. It looks like in this area here I can put one more. Otherwise, why does it say one? It would be one regardless. Okay. Desert for sale. Apartment for sale. Yeah, let's fill this out here. Bam, bam. Bam. And now the new dino. Some really bad sound effects in this one. Okay. Oh, God! Oh. When this is the margins you're working with, that's the kind of mistake that can really hurt you as a small business owner. Okay, fencing. Well, I could have afforded something better before, but I'm kind of up against it now. Alright. Gift offer. Deluxe bonus gift package. A deluxe tiki torch set for my front... Oh, that's just a spending gift. Okay. Oh boy, our cash flow is not... We must have just ticked... Yeah, okay. Right? Yeah, that was just the payroll hit. We're okay. We're okay. Concessions. I still can't afford concessions. Restroom? Is that the right play? We're almost halfway through the month. I don't think I'm going to be able to afford that at our current rate of return. What? What are you talking about? I'll have enough. Oh, man. I really wish that dinosaur hadn't have escaped. Oh, God. Look, everyone just, They're still coming, right? The fans are still coming to see the dinosaur. Yeah, okay. Okay. Why is the money dipping up and down? Are there separate payroll dates for the different... Oh, no. Okay, wait. Alright, I'm okay. It turned red, and I thought that meant I was, like, red in the red. Auction today. What's happening?
I got five and a half. I got five and a half.
I can't take that.
I got five and a half. I got five and a half.
It's already too rich for my blood. You got any runt dinos? You got any real, like, scraggly dinosaurs? In, say, the $300 range? Oh, come on. Hurry up and move on.
I got 5 and 5 and 5 and 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a half.
Alright, well I know when I'm not wanted. Not the place for me. Do they still have food? Running out of food. Just what I need. Oh god, no. Okay. Alright, it's fine. We still have $194. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. It all fell apart so quickly. Just keep coming. I just need... God, there's not even as many people anymore either. I think they're getting tired of my dinosaur. Look, just... Oh, it's probably because I raised the prices too high. Okay, okay. It's fine. I just need to cut prices and then they'll come. Then they'll come back. Visits. Yeah, that is what happened. Okay. And I guess I can't reset the prices mid-season. Damn. Okay, we're just gonna hold it at 350 until this quarter's over. I can't. Don't even say something like that to me right now. I can't even keep these people hired. Oh no. Oh god, they're all gone. I know. He quit. I don't even know what I have in bills now. Everyone left. Right? It was not enough money to launch this endeavor. $5,000. That was a... Okay. Once we get into the new season, if we can just eke it out with a completely unstaffed park, I can start building back up. I'm probably almost out of food now, aren't I? Yep. Okay. Alright. Alright. Hey. Okay, good. That's good. That means prices drop. Yeah, see, now people are coming back. That $6 ticket to see the dinosaur. That really hurt me. I guess it's just an unreasonable amount of money to ask to show someone a dinosaur. I wasn't adequately informed. 60 people. Tra-la-la. Okay. Can I... Okay, so I can't even set next year's prices yet. This isn't gonna be permanent, right? Can I not change these ever again? Because that will mean that I am in trouble. Maybe I can get it up, but maybe, like, you have to have a better park than this to charge $6. I think that's probably more of the reality. Okay, I need to get another dino in here. What's this one? Vegetation. Desert climate. Okay, sure. Why not? You look pretty good. And there's already a fence. Okay. Now I just gotta get him some vegetation. Oh, thank God, I killed him. Oh! Terrible. I can't really afford anything but the cheapest right now. Yeah, I'm sure it's... ugh. I'm sure it's very hard on them not having tour guides. If only they knew how hard it was to run a goddamned business. Okay, look. Y'all hear the news? Down at the Dino Park, they got a new dinosaur. Oh God, no one's coming. Okay. Here they come. Here they come. No, I'm fine. Look at this influx of guests. We're fine. God, what a pathetic park this is. I should really be ashamed. I should be ashamed to have opened this in this state. But there was no grand opening option. It just was sort of open. Amazing. This is what I've been waiting for. Okay. Yeah, we just have to hold at 350 and trust the process here. Okay. Profit statement. I lost 134. The bank. Should I pay off what I can, or should I borrow even more? I'm gonna borrow it. Yep. Alright. I know what you're thinking. Seems dicey, right? But this is the right call. Now I can get staffed back up. I need a tour guide. My maintenance guy has stuck around, so I guess I was still able to pay him. Tour guide, you're in. Security. You're in. Alright, so that's gonna be... what, 26. That's tough. That is tough. But look, the money's pouring in. I think I can do this. Now that I'm a 2 Dino Park. He's doing okay. He's doing okay. Parking lot packed. How we doing on food? So the crushed flies just stay there on this really, truly horrible, this sound. Okay. Big sale. Oh, there's a sale on? Has it always said sale? There's no sale. Tyrannosaurus. I wish I could afford one of those. Pentaceratops. Let's see what you look like, buddy. About what I expected. 3 units a week. And it needs marsh climate, which I don't have. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. They thought this place was going out of business when I was in the red. Now look. My capital is bobbing around $3,000, just like it has in my salad days. So those are kind of the only budget dinos No, that's right, I got one of these and he escaped. This is neither here nor there. I can't afford this right now. At some point, I need to... I guess I just don't have enough accoutrements to get me more of a cushion here. I know what's going to happen if I spend on extra stuff. I'm just going to get bounced again because they're going to quit. I'm not going to be able to make payroll. God, I wish I could get a food stand. The food stand is the cost of my entire initial loan. Doesn't seem right. Alright, baby steps here. We start with the restrooms. Surely this is going to make my park more attractive to visitors now that... Oh, yeah. Look at that. Restrooms up here. You no longer have to go off into this area and dig a tiny hole. Okay. Okay. This place has been open a year. More than a year. Oh, it's tax day. I think I'll make it, right? Yeah, surely. Surely the people are about to come flooding in. Uh-oh. 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 I assume these big... I wish I was... I had a more... I wish I had the ability to pause. Oh, God. You know what? I don't have any money. Oh, my dinosaur is gonna die from starvation. Great! Leave! Oh my god. Which one is... That's the one that eats the meat. Can I sell? Yeah, sell it. Okay. Okay, okay. What? Okay. Alright, 5 units of food. I can't hire an employee right now. He's still here, folks! Uh-oh. Who was feeding them before? The maintenance man? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This can't be happening. It can't be that I was unable to monetize having a dinosaur. Oh, God. I don't have the money for my loan payment. The bank has foreclosed on my park. Oh. Oh, really? I may be spending too much on food for my dinosaurs. I was out of food. Oh. Top 10, John Barronosaurus. John Barron, incidentally, was the pseudonym frequently used by the president of the United States when he would call PR people pretending to be his own publicist. This is clearly an actual man named John Barron. It is funny that he's number 1 on this Dino Park Tycoon list. Okay, let's try it again. Let's see if I can't do a little bit better than that. Yeah, well, actually, I have to buy a lot more than that. This doesn't mention employees. It doesn't... This is not even remotely... It doesn't mention the concession stand, the bathrooms. Okay. Yeah, buy the land. You know what? I'm gonna get marsh this time. There we go. Some nice fertile marshland. Buy fencing. I think I'll buy wood. Well, I could do electric. Yeah, let's get the electric this time. Why not? Oh, it has to already... Okay. I can't buy electric. That goes on top of an existing fence. Alright. I can't electrify wood, presumably. Let's buy the restrooms up front. I have $22.50 left. No, I can't hire anyone. I don't have enough for the dino. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then I need dino food. But then I need someone to feed the dino. Why am I not doing that myself? You know, when you're starting off running a business, sometimes the owner-manager has to put in long hours. You have to chip in. I can't feed... I have to hire someone to feed the dinosaur? Okay. Let's see if there's a good marsh dino here for me. Ornithomimus. Ornithomimus. Here we go. Vegetation, 2 units a week. 1,500 pounds. Alright. Okay. Alright, buddy. My entire life is riding on you. You have to be the most compelling dinosaur anyone has ever seen. There you go. I'm gonna buy you some food. I gotta get the employee. I guess I just have to hire the tour guide and then hope that he'll feed the dino for me. You know, we're kind of like a big family here. Don't worry about your job title. We all kind of chip in. Okay. So that's 15 weeks. Admission prices we are going to keep low to encourage visitors. We're just going to leave it there. $3.50 across the board. Select the park icon to start, and away we go. Alright, keep it coming. I'm only losing $900 a month on this tour guide. So my only outgoing expenses right now are the tour guide, and obviously I have to get food. I got him, what? 14, 15 weeks worth of food, so... as long as I keep an eye on the calendar, I should be okay. Alright. So for a month of this tour guide, I'm gonna turn about at least $1,500, $1,600 of profit here. I tell you what, God bless this country for never raising that minimum wage. Can you imagine if being a Dino Park tour guide earned you more than $900 a month? I'd be out of business. So my new theory of the case here... I mean, you see how the money's pouring in, even with such a modest operation. I think I just have to try to let it sort of hobble along like this for a while. And I have to build up the capacity in the park before I start flushing out the staff. I need a concession stand. That's a huge... if I'm gonna keep up with the money, I have to have that concession stand. Okay, he's gonna run out of food soon. got almost 5,000 in the bank. We're almost back to where we started. I am gonna hang tight. Once I've got about 7,000. Hey, the cops showed up. This isn't about my dinosaur, is it? Auction today? It's a compelling idea, but I can't really afford to go in on another dino right now. Sipping this very cheap wine, I think as I'm getting, like, a little slightly drunker, I think it's actually improving my ability to make sound business decisions. I'm starting to see why alcoholism is so big in the business community. Okay, we are in good shape here. Almost 8,500. It is time. Time to get this food stand. Let's see it. Where's this food stand? There it is. There's the food stand. This. Look at them. They're going over there, but there's no one working yet. Sorry, but this is what's going to turn it all around. Let's get a concession worker in there. Congratulations, you're in. We're now running 2,000 a month in salary. Yeah, okay. This is going better. This is... I've got my feet under me now. This is all proceeding apace. I've got enough now that I can go in on a new dino. Let's see here. Real estate. Sure thing. Let's get another marshland. We will put a fence around that first. That raises the question, though, should I be getting a better type of fence now? It is a lot. It's worth it, though. I can't very well risk breakouts. Okay. Alright. How we doing on food? We're okay on food for now. We're looking for marshies. And I'm gonna say I can afford to burn up to 3,000 on this. What about Panaplosaurus? Panaplosaurus, what are we looking at? Lake rotated vegetation, 3 units per week. Marsh. You know what, pal? I hate to fall in love at first sight here, but I think you're the one. Right. Get in there. Okay. End of spring quarter. I don't even need to look at the ledger. Things are going great. Oh my goodness, look at this guy up here. The Big Bopper at it again. Hello, baby. I need 3 units of food a week. Okay, let's bring in a new worker. What do we need here? What do we have here? We have concessions and tour guide. Next up is the vet. Okay, now we're burning about 3,800 a month, a little more. But we've got the capital. It is okay, as long as nothing bad happens. As long as there's nothing unforeseen that happens that robs me of this little nest egg of money, everything's gonna be alright. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. I can get a parking lot upgrade, but that's 10k. I can also... I should just bring in the vet. But when I have the vet, maintenance is what I need. I want to make sure I have at least 5,000 more at any given time than my payroll. That said, it's getting up there. I can almost afford to bring on one of each of them. Still, we're gonna wait there, wait on security. Oopsies. Out of food, huh? There you go. What's this seeds? Can I grow my own food? Is that the idea? Oh, no. I'm not feeding my dinosaurs an economy diet. Come on. You take care of them, they take care of you. End of summer quarter. An auction. Here we go. Here we go. Wait, I can't. I can't even do this. Damn. Can I go back in? Shit. I can't do that because I haven't built the fence yet, so if I bought the dinosaur, it would just run away. I don't even have a plot yet for another dinosaur. Okay. Money machine goes burr. Money keeps ticking up. Where am I at on payroll? I'm running 5,200. Our growth is stalling out a little bit here, which may mean that I've hired too many people. Can I afford to fire the maintenance man? It's just bobbing around there. I think I'm just bleeding too much in. Too much in payroll now. Let's see here. Staff. Yeah, I know the things people want. One concessionaire, one food stand. Foods, oh. Well, that's good. That's good. I guess I could do with another stand if I could afford it. Okay. So my expenses are currently outpacing my income. So I have to... I guess I did grow too fast. I need to fire someone. And I guess that someone is gonna be my maintenance man. Sorry. It's my fault, not yours. You did a good job. Oh, may I? Man, they are tearing through this food. Okay. Have I paid off my loan already? If I could take out another loan... One amount, I could borrow another 12. The monthly payment's only 165. Yeah, alright, give me more. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Let's see here. Am I back in the black? What's it looking like here? Alright, expenses are going down, but income's going down too. I really didn't get as much push out of having a new dinosaur as I was hoping for. I guess the money cost is really going through the roof here. The food cost, pardon me. That ought to hold you for a while. Okay. Not a good idea to bring in another dino right now, because frankly, the food is gonna get out of hand. So, 38 a month, okay. That is fine. I am okay. I can... Huh? What?! They're probably gonna take that money. You know what they're gonna use it for? To protect the spotted owl. Meanwhile, I give them dinosaurs. Okay. I don't really have the guts to increase the ticket cost yet. I'm not gonna do that. Auction today. That's no good to me. I can't afford anything. Okay. Now I'm bleeding money again. What's the deal here? Expenses were rivaling, and my profit basically flatlined and fall. Hope I don't fuck this up again. Okay. What am I doing on food? $5 a week. This is bad. This is bad. Things are slipping away from me here, and I'm choking. I don't know what to do. Okay. Is there a way for me to, like, get a survey of what the people want? Yeah, well. If this business goes under, it's the fault of tax and spend Democrats. All the wiggle room I had, they took in taxes. Okay. Yep, still losing money. Don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. I can't afford to have this many people on payroll anymore. That's a problem. Sorry, I don't know, I guess sorry, I just have to hope these dinos can stay healthy on their own steam for a little bit while I get I gotta start feeding them cheaper food. Oh my god, I'm under $1,000. How did this happen? Why did they stop coming? Because I don't have the coolest new dino? I already took out this all turned when I took out that second loan. I flew too close to the sun. Okay, come on, people. Oh my god, nobody's here. Okay, come on. This dino park, you know, it... Are there big... Oh. Oh, good, an auction today. If this dino park goes under, I'm gonna have to do family annihilation. Within the context of the game. You know, I'm going home to my wife. She's like, how's the dino park going? I'm lying about the balance sheets. I'm white knuckling it. Veins popping out of my head like the dad in, is the movie called Stepfather? Good movie. Okay, things are bouncing back now that I have only one remaining dinosaur and no employees. Right? Did everyone quit? Has everyone left me? I still have a tour guide. Great. Well, he's been here since the beginning. He was my first employee. If I'm able to bounce back, this will be the success story of all time if I'm able to reestablish here, because I had 6... That'll be part of when I'm on, when I'm one of the new hosts on Shark Tank. They'll always be talking about my legend. I had $6 in the bank. And my best dinosaur had escaped due to lack of maintenance. And yet, I managed to claw my way back. So, did the fence fall apart? Is that how he got... No, yeah, the fence is gone. Okay. I still own the plot, though, right? I don't have to buy that again. Oh, right. Jesus Christ. Oh, no. He's gonna rue the day he left. Alright? Also, what do you mean? I had the money to pay him. I have $3,500 in the bank. Alright, buddy. You're the new tour guide. Okay, so, I need... Okay. Okay. Okay, I've got 41 in the bank. I have to fire that tour guide I just hired. Everything I have left, I have to put into getting a new fence and a new dinosaur. And I just have to hope that dinosaur stays in that fence long enough for me to hire a maintenance guy. As it turns out, I should not have fired the maintenance guy. Oh, hey, honey, is everything going okay at the park? Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine. I'm a man. I provide for my family. Everything's fine. Alright. I'm very sorry to do this, but, circumstances have changed since I hired you 2 days ago. Okay. I still have some food, right? Yeah, okay, good. So I gotta get a vegetable eater to take it. Yeah, I know I have to buy fencing at the general store. What type of fence will I get? Put it over here so that... Oh, can I not? I don't own that, right. I do still own these plots, that's good. At least. Okay. Maintenance is what? Maintenance is... 1,400! I don't know if I have enough. Well, he doesn't get paid on day one. Okay, we're bringing in the maintenance man. You're gonna be feeding these dinos. Yeah, I know I have to buy a dinosaur. Okay. Iguanodon. Pentaceratops. That's it's a meat eater, isn't it? No, vegetation. Okay. Alright, awesome. You're in. You're in, buddy. Oh, no. Yeah, okay. Alright. Now we just gotta turn enough money in the next few weeks that I'm able to pay this maintenance guy and get my legs back under me. Come on, everyone, come see the Look at him! Look at him! I'd be within my rights to ask $100 just to see him on a per-person basis. I am worried that he might be too big for that wooden fence to... There's no sense worrying about that. I can't afford another fence. Okay. Sure enough. I'm gonna have enough to cover the bank. I'm gonna have enough to pay my maintenance man. From the ashes, the phoenix will rise. Look at that. Look, I'm rebuilding. A lot of people around town, I betcha, when they heard, oh, all the dinosaurs, the Dino Park broke out and got away. And, the owner's been sitting in the trailer next to the park. And, my friend who used to work there said, he's got a gun in there. Insufficient management? You're a maintenance man, what do you need? Okay, what, so now I need a man- I can't afford a manager! I'm the manager! God damn you! You work for me! Okay. Just stay the course. Give it a few months. Things are gonna stabilize. The pool of money is growing. Simple steps. Simple ingredients, simply prepared. A simple, impressive-looking dinosaur that everyone wants to see is the key to my redemption. The only thing that must not happen, and this must not happen... yeah? Oh, wandering around aimlessly? I don't know what to do at this park. It's like the only thing here is this what is it? Pentaceratops? I was gonna say Triceratops. The only thing here is this big dinosaur in this fenced-off area. I wish there was someone to tell me where to go. honestly. Well, I am losing profit now. I guess that's how much they want this tour guide. I guess I gotta spring for it. 2,300 a month. God damn. Okay, we're still good on food. The food costs were really chewing through pretty quickly, too. That got out of hand very fast. Alright. If I could reliably get over 5,000 and get back to baseline, I'd feel a lot better about this. If that dinosaur breaks out of that flimsy wooden fence and runs away... We're just sort of breaking even here. Oh, honey, you want to go out for dinner tomorrow night? You know, it's really cheaper to cook at home. Of course we could go out. That was his job. They don't want me to succeed. Malign forces. It's not worth it. I don't want to say anything I can't take back. Make any changes for first quarter now. Clock is stopped and will resume when you leave the office. Great. I think now would be a good time to raise the ticket prices. Let's see here. Oh boy. Look at where my income was, but then my expenses crested over it and chewed through everything. I almost rebounded here in the spring. That was when I first got that dinosaur that just escaped. Okay. I don't have enough money to restart, do I? Am I done? I need to take out another loan? Yep. Is the banker supposed to be like part dinosaur? Is he a dinosaur man hybrid? Look at these ears. Yep. Yeah, I do need another loan. Okay. First things first, more fencing. Bye. Let's check this auction. Maybe I can nab a good deal here. Yes. I've got a Mickey Mouse hand? No, no, no. I need this one. Leave me? No. If you people understood what I might do to my family if I lose this auction, you would stop bidding.
No!
Yes! Alright, we're back. We're back. Okay. No, that's fine. I can't get hire an employee. Ugh. Is he gonna quit because I didn't hire another more expensive employee to tell him to do his job? I mean, I don't even know that the maintenance person is able to keep it. He didn't even give me time to hire someone. Just a moment. 1 second. 1 second. I gotta get some more wine. This is a fucking nightmare. That was a bargain dino. And he's gone in the blink of an eye. And I cannot... I don't have a way to fix a new fence, buy another dinosaur, and someone to maintain the fence. That's not... Oh, thanks. Buy fencing at the general store. Great. Sure, let's go with wood. How about wood? Oh, I can't hire an employee. God, fine. I'll hire him. Sure. Yeah, I'll hire him. I mean, I guess he quits at the end of the month without getting paid. That's no problem for me. Unless the, you know, local authorities are gonna make me pay him. Oh god, I don't quite have enough. The cheapest dino is just $30 too much. I'm worried about old man Tognati. He's been spending a lot of time alone in the trailer at night over at the park. $5. Gracious of them to stick around as long as they did. And since I took out that third loan, yep. I don't think that's entirely what happened. The problem is that I hired too many humans to tend the park. Because everyone was complaining that I needed more. Pterodactyl Dino Shore. Dino Shore. Is that a Pauly Shore reference? Thomas Rex Marius of Les Miserables. Laura Lophodon. Okay. This time I've learned my lesson. It's gonna be okay this time. I was doing better with marsh. I'm gonna go for the marsh. I'm gonna stick the marsh right here. Of course, we will have to get wood fencing because there's no other way to afford to do this. It's really quite mad to be getting wood fencing for a dinosaur, but it's what we have to do, by God. And now we're gonna hire the maintenance man first. And then get a dino over at Dino City. Let's do the, yeah, you've served me well in the past. Come here. Yup, there you are. Now we nab you some food. You are, I'm right? That is a... Yeah, it's a vegetable eater. Okay. It's very interesting that it seems like it's saving these squashed flies across different... Like I game overed and came back in and it's still there. It's the most permanent thing you can have in this game. Do you think they'd come at 4? That would help. Let's go with 4. Surely that's not too much to ask for dinosaurs. Just a 50-cent increase, please. Okay. Look, everyone. That's right, look at him go. Look how he struts back and forth. Look how he moves his little arms. I'm still angry when they were like, oh, they don't know what to do. Need a tour guide to tell us what to do it. Oh. If you were at Jurassic Park, maybe that would be beneficial. I think this one is of a more limited scope and pretty self-explanatory. Okay. How are we doing on food? Still doing fine, yes. We are fine. He's an unfussy, low-cost dino. Sure, why not? Yeah. Let's chew through $2,100 a month. These fuckers. Does seem to be making a difference for my visitorship. We got a bus here? Okay, so I am now... It's 2,300 a month just to make payroll. I can't do anything else until I get to about 5,000 at minimum. Just gotta ride it out. Just a matter of time. Great. The property taxes. I do have to worry about that. So I need to remember that I'm going to get dinged for like 2,000 to 3,000 at some point here. Alright. The weather's warming up. It's not the winter quarter anymore, and you can see profits are going up as well. See that arrow there? That's profits. Alright. How are we doing? Show me the profit line. Why have expenses gone so far down? What changed? Is that just when I bought the dinosaurs and everything? That must be it. Okay. We good on food? Yes, but let's just refuel to be sure. I'm gonna need to hire who next? Maybe I should take the plunge and get a manager. So that none of them quit for lack of management. Alright, we are printing money now. It is surging. A manager is going to almost double our salary commitments. We're not making enough to do that. No, I have to hang tight and hope everything is okay. If I move too quickly, I'll be punished for it. I just have to be really patient here and let that get up to like 12, 13, 14, 15 before I even think about something like that. Okay. We're at 11. Almost 12. 12. End of spring quarter. Let's see about... I will buy an extra plot because I want to have one ready just in case there's something worthwhile at this auction. Oh, god damn it. I didn't buy the fencing. It's too expensive anyways. I guess I need to buy the fencing now. There's no point in having the plot without the fencing. I will get chain link for this. You know what? I'll put electric on it too. Whatever I put in there... What? Whatever I put in here is not getting out. Okay. I can see why you say that, but... Do. do. Okay. I need to be conscientious about how my food bill is gonna go up here. That's fine. I can actually really afford to do like a little stockpile on the food right now. And let's get some meats too for, you know, when I... Okay. Alright. So, I can get a new dino. I now have enough money. I think I can safely get a new dino. See if that juices the profits anymore, then I can start looking at concessions. I should really do a vet next, actually. Stego? What's a stego looking like? 2 units. It's a big guy. But that's why I got the electric fence, right? He's expensive, but this would be a real feather in my cap. And I think I can afford it. For now. Let's do it. Alright. She's gonna walk into the fence and kill himself. Okay. And now we're gonna bring in the veterinarian. 4,100. I hope that I'm turning enough to make that work. I guess I should have looked at the ledger first. How are we looking here? Okay, that's the spending I just did. We were well over. Still, okay, so we were turning about 3,000 and change in profit in the spring. That's shot down, but that should stabilize. Although, fall might be less profitable than summer. How's this looking here? Yeah, alright, alright, alright. As long as that money's ticking up, I'm happy. When did the game freeze? That's great. Okay, good. We're still going. Yeah, I think with the vet now on staff, my earnings have kind of flatlined. I guess I'm very slowly making money. I gotta be careful though, I'm gonna get hit with those damn property taxes here soon. At the end of the year, presumably. Okay, what can I do to get more people in here? I do think there's just less people interested in coming in the fall and winter months. So my hunch is that I need to ride this out and stay the course and not do any stupid spending until the year turns over. I think if I try to spend right now to try to do something to boost attendance, it's not gonna work. And suddenly, I'm gonna be in trouble. The cops keep parking here with their lights going as though... Well, I guess I don't have a security guard, so maybe there is some some trouble in paradise here. Alright, we're over 11. If I can crack 12, I'll start thinking about investment. Restrooms first, then concessions. You know what? We've crept up enough, I am gonna go for the restroom, because it's not good business to not have a bathroom in your... Absolutely. There we go. Could be worse. Okay. I'm pretty satisfied with the state of this. Right now, I don't have any changes that I want to make. Certainly not to ticket prices. Okay. We have bathrooms now. I think that should motivate foot traffic. Why are so few people coming? Something's wrong. Something's wrong. They've stopped coming in the way they were before. I added a bathroom. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Come on. Don't do this. Is it that they get bored of the same dinos? Is it like each year there has to be a new... It's over. I'm in a death spiral. I can't... I need to fire someone. But who? Who do I even have on payroll? I can't... I mean, I can get rid of the tour guide. They're going to be upset about that. It's only 900 anyways. It's not going to save me. Oh, God. God, forgive me. I'm too fucking dumb to turn a buck on a dinosaur theme park. My only hope is that it starts ticking back up as the weather warms up. No, it's done. It's done. I've got less than 2,000. They're gonna start leaving. They're gonna leave because I can't pay them. I know. I don't understand. Explain to me what happened, at least. What visits? Why did visits plummet like this? What happened? We're charging less than ever. What on earth? It's just winter, I guess. I guess they just... Winter, they don't come out. So I have to stuff my cheeks with acorns for the winter. Oh. Look at that. Like, obviously... Admissions. No, still no food sales. Wait, I can auction dinos? Well, that would have been good to know. Can I sell one of my dinos now for money? For cash? New dinosaurs, buildings. Dinosaur food. Staff expense. There's the problem. People are so entitled nowadays. They think they don't have to work for their money. in all seriousness, I'm not actually a small business tyrant in real life. I have entirely conventional, left labor opinions about businesses and wages and how workers should be treated. It is a little crazy that 1 year of running this park, I spent more than 8 times the amount on staff expenses than I did on purchasing dinosaurs. Okay, well, can I sell a dino? Oh, what are dinosaurs? Oh, I really should have read this before I opened this park. This is a weird thing to... This is the edutainment section of the game, but it's like, that's not true. They live at my park. Some of these details may be out of date. All dinosaurs lived on land. All dinosaurs walked upright. Leg bones were like pillars. Huh. This is cool to have in here. Alright. Theories of extinction. One theory is that a huge meteor hit the Earth, changing the atmosphere and environment. Let's see it. There it is. There it is. Throw it down, big man! This one's gonna be sad, isn't it? Is he gonna fall over dead? No, they don't want to show the dinosaurs actually dying. He's just gonna disappear. Nope. There he goes. Down goes Dino. So, you've got 2 theories to present me. Okay. Businesses bought and sold. Sell my park. Oh! Okay. Can I sell... I need to sell a dinosaur. How do I do that? How do I sell one of my dinosaurs? I know it's all going to hell. Okay? What? I guess? Oh. Okay, well. It seems like me attempting to type my name restarted the game somehow. So that park is gone. For what it's worth, I don't feel like it was that long for that world. I think I'm... No, we're doing it one more time. I can't... Okay. Here we go. Alright, yes, we're buying the land. This time we're doing desert. Nice, cheap desert. Everything's gonna be as cheap as possible. And that's going to allow us sustainability, fiscal responsibility, everything in its place, everything apportioned, budgeted for. There we go, a nice wood fence. Wood's all we need. Wood ran the world for many years. All right, hire an employee. We're gonna need the maintenance man to make sure the wood doesn't fall apart. That'll be first. There's our maintenance man. Okay. Now we're gonna buy a dinosaur at Dino City. It's probably gonna be a meat eater this time because we're in the desert. Let's see. Do. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. He's too big. Too big for my wood fence. Almost blew that. Okay, this guy... I've had this guy, right? 1,500 pounds? That's not too big, surely. 26... Nah, that's big. That's big. Okay, this guy here. This might be the one. Desert. That's the guy. Same guy, right? Yeah, okay. Congratulations, you're my dinosaur. We're gonna buy you. It's gonna work this time. This time it's gonna work. There he goes. There we go. It's Dino. We're gonna buy some food for the dinosaur. We're gonna buy him some of this cheap meat. Terrible cheap meat. Alright. Set admission prices, and this time, the prices will be carefully calibrated. Winter will be oh so cheap. Let's say a mere $2. Fall will go $2.50. Summer $4. $3.50. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Such prudence. Such savvy. And there it is. They come streaming into the park to see my dinosaur. And now I just wait. I wait and I wait and I wait. Yeah, they're gonna keep complaining. Until they demonstrate they want to be here enough to afford a tour guide, no tour guide's coming. Fuck. Wait. Yeah, he's a... Is he a goddamn vegetable eater? Like... Okay, here. Do I fuck this up? What does he want? Oh, God. Yeah, his vegetation. Great. Oh, my God. Where is everyone? Get in here. Walk faster. I don't get the money till you get through this gate. Walk faster. Alright, congratulations. You guys get a tour guide now. We can tell you all about this dinosaur I have here. Indeed it is. Okay. Bathrooms. They're not gonna trick me this time. Not this time. Once we're getting into the fall and winter months, I'm not spending a penny. I have to guard against the hit I'm gonna take at the end of this year. Okay, June. I think now is the time to strike on concessions. Concessions might be the ticket. And we will toss out some flyers. Okay. How much is it going to cost me to get a concessions man in here? 1,100. Which pushes us to 34. How much am I currently burning per month? Month over month. Or period over period. I guess I don't even know if I'm paying out on a monthly basis or per period. Okay. Income is still up, but it's dipping a little bit. If I can get to 7. End of spring quarter. Okay, summer is the big earner, right? We're really going to start raking it in here in the summer. Yeah. Let's see here. Show me park view. How are we looking? Alright. Okay. If it's the summer, I can fire the concessions man later if I need to, but I do need him in here. I need him moving these hot dogs. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just sort of bouncing around here. It's August, September. We're getting later in the year. Oh, God. Things are going to start tailing off soon. This is bad. This is bad. I swear, I'm not getting the return on that concession stand that I had hoped for. Clearly. That's right, come on. We cut prices for you, you little SOBs. It's been cheaper than ever to see the dancing dinosaur. Okay. Alright. Returning a profit here. The salaries must either be per quarter or per year. I'm sure that's listed, and I don't know. I don't know how it works. All I know is that I'm now over 10K. I think I'm pretty well insulated for this long winter swing here. So I am going to fiercely cling to this pot of money. I'm not going to do anything until we're through the winter. But maybe that's the problem, right? Is it possible that the problem is I need a new dino to reel people in? If I get up to 13, 14, I should buy a new plot. Okay. Yep. I am going to be daring, and I'm going to get one additional plot of desert. I am not going to get a good fence. I'm going to stick with thrifty, sturdy wood. And I will get a low-weight dinosaur that is unlikely to attempt to breach the containment of said wood. What's your deal again? Desert. Is this the one I have already? No, this is meat. I have some meat, so this is perfect. Okay. I have unused meat right now. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Okay. Okay. Top off the food. Meat's awful expensive. Alright. That is a downside. Ugh. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I've still got 10K in the bank. Yeah, we'll hold with this. I haven't even been through a winter yet at this price, so... Hey, they added another dino! This game could use, what SimCity, for example, has, where you can both pause time or fast forward time. That, I think, would be to its benefit, to its mild benefit. I mean, I guess part of the challenge of this game is that you're kind of under a running clock. You're under the gun. But some of that stuff is like, my profit shouldn't, my bank shouldn't be fluctuating while I am trying to buy new dinos. Like, when I'm in those menus, it should pause. Alright, it does seem like I've cracked a code here a little bit. I'm maintaining profitability through the winter. They're trying to urge me to go for a bigger parking lot, but that's 10,000. I'm not there yet. $14. What can I do with 14? 15. Just keep riding it till if I get to 20, then I could look at that parking lot. Okay. 17. Are we gonna be able to get it up towards 20 here? Or I'm flatlining a little bit. Okay, let's be circumspect about this. What's next? Next we're gonna get another plot. Damn, the auction ended already. That's why I was doing this. Yeah, we're gonna do chain link this time. I'll add the electricity. And let's let it replenish a little bit before I actually pull the trigger. I know this is a popular opinion, but Yada. Albertosaurus. Albertosaurus. What do you look like? 2 units of meat a week. Plains, no good. Allosaurus, that's too rich for my blood. Hadrosaurus. Marsh, no. Panaplosaurus, that's that fella I had the other game. He's marsh. Stego. Doesn't seem like a desert guy, does it? Nope, marsh. So I think by picking desert, I've capped myself with some of the loser dinos. I think that's what's going on here. Yeah, okay. Like Tyrannosaurus, he probably isn't desert either, is he? Plains, of course. Okay. What about Vegasaurus? What? Okay. Era red velvet. Well, I wouldn't mind having him in my park, but I'm a little ways away. Okay. I don't know. Did I check Hadrosaurus already? Yeah. Seems like I'm kind of stuck with the duds here. At least in my price range. Jesus, is it really just these two I have already that I can even get? Corythosaurus? Ugh. Well, it seems I've made another fatal mistake here. Cheaping out on type of land. Edmontosaurus? Oh, God. Oh, my God, you... So horrible. Well, now I can't even really responsibly buy another dinosaur because my pool of money is too low. So this is what they're gonna do now. Now they're gonna make me hire the manager that I can't afford. Great. Yeah, fine. There you go. Great. Yeah, let's bring in the tour guide too. Have at it. Drain my funds. May as well go to the auction while I'm at it.
I got five and a half.
What is that? What is that? I mean, it's the one I have already. Is this literally... I can only get these guys? I mean, I'll take it if you're offering it for that price. Alright, we're done here. We're done here. This is pointless anyway. I can't afford any of it. Now I've just got this big fancy area that's electrified with nothing in it. Losing money fast. Losing money. Hire a manager, they said. You know what she's managing? The decline! This is sickening. Alright, last ditch effort. Here we go. Excuse me, Mr. Bankman. I would like more bank. Yes, thank you. How do I sell dinosaurs? They said I could auction off my dinos. How do I do that? I need to sell one of these guys for cash. Okay, that did not help my bottom line as much as I thought. Can't afford any of them anymore. It's all fucked. It's all, yeah, sure. This is fucked. Get in there. Everyone come to the Dino Park. We now have 2 of the same dinosaur. But one of them is behind heavy security. I'm sure she did a great job while she was here. She really straightened out my books. At least I can kill the dinosaur and eat him once this park goes under. Honey, did you go to the store today? There's a lot of odd meat in the freezer. I did go to the store. I used the money that I earned. Alright, end of summer quarter. Hanging tough with $76. Yeah, that is a problem, isn't it? You know, sure, I'll hire someone. I can't even pretend I'm gonna pay them, but I guess I'll hire someone. Here you go. Yeah, join up with me, tour guide. Of course, you'll be paid after your first 2 weeks. Well, he figured out what I was up to. No one's even coming now. Yeah. Damn! He broke through the electric fence. Yeah. It is funny how I always ask the bank for another loan in a moment of panic, so it always ends with them foreclosing. Yeah, you know, yeah. Ivanosaurus manly. Carolophiasis manly. Whatever. Fucking. So, that was Dino Park Tycoon. I will say that I was entertained playing that. It was the entertainment of a desperate, push against not just the risk of failure, but the understanding that you will forever be doomed to failure. But it was entertaining in its way. I have some admiration for the fact that despite it clearly being made for young children, it is very unforgiving. It feels like if it has a thesis and, MECC, M-E-C-C, the company that, one of the companies involved in this, the first one logo that pops up when you're loading it up. As I mentioned, they did Oregon Trail. I think it stands for let me look it up just to be sure. I think it's a Minnesota-based company that burst onto the scene with Oregon Trail. Let's see here. Yeah, they released an updated version 3 years after the original source code was created. Minnesota Educational Computing Consortium. So there's an educational facet to these games, or that's the sense at any rate. I think that it is fun to have an ostensibly educational game for kids that is basically, hey, if you try to open a business, you're going to eat shit. If this game has anything to tell children or young people about trying to open a business, that lesson is do not expand at all. Do not try to grow. Save every cent and penny and nickel you get for I don't know how long I would have had to just let things accrue before I could have managed all that. I also, the winter swoon was hitting me pretty hard. And at a certain point, I guess the bigger the park gets, the more employees you need. So perhaps they wouldn't have started quitting if I hadn't have brought in a second or tried to bring in a third dino. Maybe that's why the lack of manager became more pressing. In any event, I have a lot of respect for a game for kids that's like, run your own dinosaur park. Don't you wish you were in charge of Jurassic Park? That's what that movie was about, right? Wasn't the Jurassic Park owner guy, whose name I forget? That's an aspirational role, right? I like that that's the premise of it, and then you play it and it's like, no, you're going to go bankrupt. Sorry, kid. You are not competent to successfully monetize living, breathing dinosaurs in the year 1993. Obviously, these simulation games, I believe there's a game called Roller Coaster Tycoon. In fact, I'm virtually positive there is. I don't know if that's by the same company. I'll also look that up. Roller Coaster Tycoon. But who made it? That's the question. It couldn't be the same people as Dino Park Tycoon, could it? It is not the same people as Dino Park Tycoon. I guess, right? Well, their Wikipedia doesn't mention anything about it at any rate, so perhaps a case of independent diffusion. At any rate, yeah, it was fun to play, and it was fun to fail. Every time I saw everything I had worked to build slipping away from me, I just had to laugh. I just had to have myself a little laugh. Just a moment. My memory of playing this when I was a kid is I think we had access to some sort of money cheat. I think there's some way you can get more money, which I wouldn't do because that's against the economy of the game. And but my memory is that we got enough money to buy the Vegasaurus, the like lounge lizard guy. And I don't think you actually get him. I think it's all a big joke where the little crane that picks up his egg accidentally drops it on the ground and it's crushed. I don't think you can actually get the Vegasaurus. Yeah, good time. Not the best time, but I'm surprised given how many times I ate shit in more or less the identical way that I was still pretty driven. I wanted to make it work. But I didn't. So let's see here. We've got our list. This list, as I mentioned, why, it now scrolls. Would you look at that? A beautiful scrolling list. So, look, I'm going to be square with you. It's better than Socks the Cat Rocks the Hill, and it's worse than Super Mario World, so we can narrow it down there. I think that Zelda 2 The Adventure of Link is better than Dino Park Tycoon. Castlevania Symphony of the Night, I think, is better than Dino Park Tycoon. Is there a dinosaur in that? Is my mind playing tricks with me, or is there a dinosaur in that Castlevania game? Can you get like a dinosaur familiar? I don't know why this is on my mind, how I convinced myself of this. I could have... I've probably just gone mad. Mega Man X. Better than Dino Park Tycoon. Stardew Valley. A tip of the hat to that guy whose real name I don't remember, whose game name is Concerned Ape. He successfully produced a better game than Dino Park Tycoon. NES Open Tournament Golf also has a lot of replayability and thrills and depth of gameplay. And the quest for mastery that, well, I don't know. I mean, NES Open Tournament Golf, I more quickly tuned into what I had to do to get much better at that game than I did Dino Park. I mean, I guess I kind of get it now. You just have to hoard money forever. Like with minimal staff and minimal dinos until I don't know what the tipping point is where it's like, okay, this is enough. I should start building. I guess it really is like I have to have one of every staff member before I start expanding, and I have to be able to generate. Maybe if I had bought that parking lot upgrade when I had like 18,000, maybe that would have done it. I was just so skittish about dipping below 10,000 again with the payroll I was running. And then I didn't even make a purchase that was that big individually, but before you knew it, I was under 10,000 again. NES Open Tournament Golf is a better game. Super Punch-Out is better. Max Payne. Is Max Payne better? Yes, it is. Super Mario 2, also better. Twisted Tales of Spike McFang, better. Mega Man 5. He's got the charge shot in that one, folks. That's a better game. ActRaiser 2. Oh, EVO, The Theory of Evolution. We're now getting closer to a range here. Let's flip the script, take it from the bottom. I already said it's better than Socks the Cat. It's better than Haunting starring Poltergeist. It's better than Young Merlin. It's better than Bugs Bunny Rabbit Rampage. So 14 through 19, somewhere in here, is where this game will plant its flag. It's tough because it's such a different type of game. And this is the valor and the curse of this project I've embarked upon here. A friend of the show, Evan, my brother Evan, who is a friend of many shows. He's a friend of Now We Know, my long-running podcast that I guess is technically still active for those of you who are subscribed because we're still pushing Patreon content out there. And my current show, Pod My Children, covering the 1991 season of classic American ABC, not ABC News, ABC soap opera All My Children. That show will be returning with season 2 in late August. Exact date not yet settled, but look out for it in late August. Evan commented that the perversity of what I'm doing here is that I'm not limiting it even to any one platform, which means there are such wide technical gulfs between the kinds of games I'm doing and what they're even capable of at the time in which they were released. It makes for a lot of hard calls, and it makes the process of coming to these conclusions, although everything I am deciding is ironclad and empirical and eternal, the process of arriving at that correct answer is sort of like poetry. It's like jazz. Mega Bomberman on the Genesis. I sure got hoppin' mad playing that. I really did more legitimate yelling into the microphone in that than I think I have for anything else I've played here. I mean, I got very upset with Bugs Bunny, but that was more of a seething resignation. Haunting starring Poltergeist, I was pretty pissed off by that too, but Mega Bomberman hard enough on its own, and I'm not a bomber guy before you get to the part of the game where it slows to 4 frames per second. Which also happens to be when the game is at its hardest otherwise. Is it better or worse than Revenge of the Gator? And that is true to title style there. I didn't have this when I put this list up last time. There is a apostrophe before Gator. Revenge of the Gator. Revenge of the Gator is a tidy little capsule game. You know, it's fine. It does what it sets out to do. I don't think what it sets out... I mean, pinball is a timeless game. People love pinball. There's no tilt in that, which... You know, you'd like there to be a little tilt functionality in your pinball game, even a computer pinball game. But it's well made, it's competently made, it's got those dancing gators. ActRaiser 2 is better. Super Mario Land is better than Dino Park Tycoon. Kirby's Dream Land is better. Now, when your Dino Park goes under, and it's been foreclosed, you now have unpaid debts to the bank. And this whole time you've been going home, you've been lying to your wife and children. You've been telling them things are going well because it would be too threatening to your sense of self, your masculinity, your very essence in the family unit. It's not your fault, by God. You were born and raised in a heteronormative society, a patriarchal society. It places these expectations on men to be the provider and the protector and the head of the family, and that all falls apart in the blink of an eye because, well, name your reason. You got one too many dinosaurs. You only had one maintenance guy, so one of the dinosaurs breaks the fence. You were only able to afford a wood fence. You got a dinosaur that's a little too robust to not break through or hop a wood fence. So now you're behind, you're bleeding money, you're, this and that. Or you didn't have a maintenance guy in the first place, or he quit. He quit for some unrelated reason, like you don't have a manager here, so I quit. Before you can get a new maintenance guy in there, the electric fence malfunctions. Now your Triceratops has busted out. He's going wild. He's gone. That's a $4,000 dinosaur. You were only able to get $5,000 as a loan to start your dinosaur park. You buy a dinosaur and you forgot that you didn't build a fence first. And so they hatch the egg, they bring it there, and instead of telling you or warning you, they just release it in your park and it runs off. You never see a cent from that dinosaur. So all these forces crushing in on you. And I'm not endorsing this, to be clear, but it's something that happens sometimes in circumstances where, I mean, it's horrifying. But some men who have this strongly defective sense of their self is only the provider in this strict patriarchal society, when this happens to them, they go crazy and they do family annihilation. Now, if that were to happen off screen, they're not going to show that, obviously, but if that were to happen at the end of a Dino Park Tycoon playthrough, I will say that any of the various means that Manhunt protagonist James Earl Cash has at his disposal to commit murder, and there are a lot of them, any of those could theoretically be used by the humiliated and homicidal, I'm assuming the Dino Park Tycoon, well, I'm a man, so in my conception of my playthrough, the owner was, frankly, I don't think most women would have tried to get that off the ground on $5,000. So, he could commit murder with any of the same manhunt implements, to the shock and horror of the community. So, as such, conceptually, it's possible that the Dino Park Tycoon guy keeps, in his trailer, a plastic bag, the trailer that he probably has, his little office on site at the park. Maybe it's not his family. Maybe he just, he opens it up, he looks at the bag, and he thinks, all right, here we go. I do think Manhunt is better than Dino Park Tycoon. That whole explanation was only to clarify that it's not only better because of the protagonist's endless capacity for depraved human violence. Oh, that's not right. Sorry. Haven't done this yet. There we go. Dino Park Tycoon now occupies the number 18 spot. Just worse than Manhunt. And just narrowly, I will say, the narrowest of margins above Revenge of the Gator. There's just a bit more like of an emotional roller coaster in Dino Park Tycoon that I found pretty compelling. So that is it for now. Very happy to have this nice scrollable list, which I'm sure you all appreciate at home as well, long rumored as it has been. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't know when I'll be back. Maybe I'll do something on the weekend, but also might take a break. We'll see. Depends on how my back is feeling. So, cheers. Yeah. Have a great day.